Psalm chapter 62, verse 5. My soul, wait thou only upon God, for my expectation is from him. What's up with y'all boys, man? I feel like it's so easy, like, especially in our society, with how quick everything is nowadays. It really is our phones, but it's so easy to expect something like some sort of reward or just a quick what is it? Like instant gratification. And I know God has been showing me how to mature and actually work and invest my time into something that won't reward me the same day or like anytime soon, but would actually take weeks and years to see results with it. And I would say this process first began, I want to say 2 to 3 years ago when I first started working out and taking the gym seriously. And it's like I fell in love with it. First time I went with one of my old friends, and I don't know, it was just like exhilarating. It was something about it that just felt right. And at first we would go together, but he kind of started getting inconsistent, so I started going by myself. And it was the first time I really fell in love with the process or something. Like, of course, you want to see gains and like you want to see yourself get bigger, yourself get stronger, and it felt good. It felt good to, I'm holding like multiple bags of groceries, like getting compliments, what I'm saying? And it's like it's noticeable. And it's like I feel different, like I feel better. And it was something that I never really got too inconsistent about. I want to say like 2024 when I moved to Georgia, I kind of fell off a little bit just because at the time I was isolated, and it was isolation like from God's doing, but at the same time like I wasn't I wasn't open at the time and just like taking time to heal from a lot of stuff, and I was honestly scared to let people in. But that's the whole story in itself. But man, I was eating so much ice cream. Like I'm eating ice cream every day, and anybody with abs will tell you like the I agree that abs are made in the kitchen. Like it's your diet that plays a part, but I have a fast metabolism anyway, so it's like my diet doesn't have to be perfect, but just generally like if I'm eating like food and kind of like not eating too much sugar and just like a lot of water, like I'm gonna look right, like I'm gonna look straight regardless. But it's like I'm drinking water, but I'm eating ice cream like Bluebell, like that homemade vanilla. Oh my gosh, like I'm eating that every day, and I'm like, after like 2 3 months, it's like December, like November at the time, and I'm looking down, I'm like, it just looked like a pouch, like I got a whole pouch in my stomach now. I'm like, dang, like, and at the time I'm like, I'm slim, but like, Spider-Man build. But I'm looking like, I'm skinny, but like I'm skinny fat, bro. And it's like I'm kind of like the weight I want to be, like approaching 160. But I'm like, dang, this ain't looking right. So, got back consistent, like just going every day, and just getting more ripped now, just looking right for summer. And man, abs take so long to just get back, like just the maintenance on them, because it's like I do leg raises every day and I'm starting to see them again, but just get back to like having them rip, like no matter the lighting, like just they pop. Like it's gonna take like a few more weeks, but my whole point is like when you, I guess, kind of expect something or like from people, and you don't just give or show up because you want to show up, then it really just takes the magic. It takes the love out of the process, you know. Because of course you expect, like when you know you're gonna, when you have your goal set on something, you have the actions, you have the plan, like no doubt about it, you're gonna get there. Now, will it show up faster for other individuals, like compared to you? Like, I would say that depends on you and depends on the process, but you really can't rush the process nor compare yourself to other individuals. But the bigger picture is you're gonna get there, so just fall in love with the process, you know? And when you do that, you make peace with it. Like, how you hear how rich people, like, they get all these things, but they still feel, that void because it was never about the things, it was about the falling in love with, the habits that you attain along the way that will stick with you and generally, help you keep dang, help you keep a clear mind and just honestly being vulnerable and like talking to God too and telling him your desires and like the things that you want to achieve. I'll also say too, like, and it's something I'll always reiterate, like, don't adopt like a victim mindset. Like, I genuinely do not like when people blame outside sources for, failure, because failure, there's no such thing as failure. Success is success is in the execution. It's not in the result of something. I think there was a quote by Deion Waiters, ex NBA player. He said, "I'd rather go 0 for 20 than like 0 for, I think, 10 or something like that, because that means he stopped shooting and he got afraid." Like, it's never in the reward is literally never in what you think it is. Like, whether it be monetary or like a relationship or like a certain person or something that you want to achieve, it's in who you become in that process. And I feel like I mentioned this before, but just having time since being here in a whole new state, and it's like I've never lived in a different state before, but having time really to myself and being away from my best friends, you know, and just like talking to God, and even because I feel like I knew myself before, but really just like spending time with myself, spending time with Him, finding out my interests, and like just beginning to really dive into my purpose. Like, it's really just been an eye-opening and like beautiful experience. And I won't even sit here and lie and say that every day is how today feels. Just like I'm locked in and it's like I'm on. But there's like there's literal days where it's just like I just want to quit. Like, I don't want to do this. And I just know that staying down for this long, and even though there's nothing that I'm seeing in the moment, like the seeds are planted already, and everything is a rep. The gym's the rep. Reading the Bible is a rep, applying to jobs is a rep, you know what I'm saying? Just improving myself. But I was yapping, but here's the actual point. Like, I was blessed in high school with a solid friend group, solid group of guys, and it's like we're still in touch with each other. And it's like when I got to college, I realized fast that everybody isn't like that. Everybody isn't gonna look out for you like that, and everybody just their backgrounds are different, and it's not an excuse to say like, oh, you can be a L individual, but it's just like meeting people where they are and not really expecting, maybe this relationship won't grow, But with that being said, I'll see y'all boys in the next one.